Hello everyone, welcome back to Network APIs video series. In our previous video, we discussed about subprojects which are forming the backbone of the CAMARA project. These subprojects are designed to collaboratively define, develop, document, test, and maintain APIs for specific service topics. Each subproject is formed by participants from multiple organizations working toward a common goal. Today, let us discuss on the various service APIs that are available within each API portfolio. Before we start, let us look at the stages of APIs. There are three different API stages, starting with Sandbox APIs. This is the first stage for any new API proposal within CAMARA project. Sandbox API repository is designed for rapid development, housing one or more initial API versions until the first public release. Interestingly, a sandbox repository can either be independent of a CAMARA subproject or associated with an existing one. Next stage is incubating. APIs in this stage have already been implemented by at least one operator and have gained sufficient community support. These APIs are part of CAMARA subproject, either an existing one or a new one created during incubation. Then final stage is graduated. This is the stage where APIs achieve stability and widespread market adoption. A graduated repository signifies a mature CAMARA API ready for broader use. Now let us move on to the API portfolios currently available. We have Authentication and Fraud Prevention API portfolio, Location Services API portfolio, Communication Services API portfolio, Communication Quality API portfolio, Device Information API portfolio, Computing Services API portfolio, Payments and Charging API portfolio, and Service Management API portfolio. We will look at the service APIs that are available under each of these portfolios. Starting with the Authentication and Fraud Prevention API portfolio, these APIs are designed to strengthen user security and combat fraud effectively. In this portfolio, we have Call Forwarding Signal API, which helps in detecting if a call forwarding is enabled for a given subscriber. Know Your Customer Fill in API that automatically fills web dialogues using operator data. KYC Match API validates user related information against operator records. Number Verification API that confirms the phone number of the connected device. One time password SMS API provides secure user authentication. Scam Signal API, which offers fraud indicators to warn businesses of suspicious activity. SIM Swap API that informs businesses about SIM pairing changes. SIM Swap Subscriptions API, which notifies businesses of SIM swap events. Customer Insights API that delivers credit related scoring of a given mobile subscriber. Device Swap API that tracks if a phone number has switched devices recently. IoT SIM Fraud Prevention API helps in querying risk control data of IoT SIMs. KYC Age Verification API validates a user's age through operator data. KYC tenure API shares the length of a user's tenure with their current mobile operator. Number recycling API indicates if a subscriber has changed phone numbers. Verified caller API that helps in displaying certified caller information on a user's device before answering a call. These collections of APIs empower businesses to protect themselves and their customers from fraudulent activities effectively. Next API portfolio is location services. These APIs provide tools for accurate location verification and retrieval using mobile network data. In this portfolio, we have geofencing subscriptions API that sends notifications when a mobile device enters a specific area. Location retrieval API helps in fetching the location of a mobile device. Location verification API verifies the location of a mobile device. Population density data API offers real time population density data for a given specific area. Device visit location API that tracks recent visit locations of a device within a specific time frame. Most frequent location API helps in predicting a user's expected home area. Region device count API provides count of active devices in a defined region. These APIs empower businesses to enhance security, personalize services, and improve operational efficiency through reliable location intelligence for fraud prevention, emergency assistance, and location based features. Next API portfolio is communication services. This portfolio focuses on enhancing real time communication capabilities through innovative tools. Click to Dial API enables web based communication. SMS API helps in initiating SMS messages to destination addresses. SMS Delivery Notification Subscription API notifies businesses about SMS delivery status. Web RTC APIs cover call handling, event subscriptions, and registration for seamless voice and video sessions. These APIs ensure secure, efficient communication across telecom networks, reducing complexity for developers and users alike. Moving on to the communication quality API portfolio, these APIs are designed to optimize network performance and ensure seamless user experiences. In this portfolio, we have quality on demand APIs that allow businesses to request stable latency or minimum throughput. Connectivity Insights API notifies businesses about quality of service threshold breaches. Dynamic Predictive Connectivity Data API provides future connectivity predictions for specific areas. IoT Network Optimization API that enhances IoT device connectivity for edge applications. These APIs cater to high demand applications such as gaming, streaming, and remote operations. Next, the device information API portfolio. These APIs offer secure access to device specific data for authentication, fraud prevention, and customer support. In this portfolio, we have device reachability and roaming status APIs that provide real time updates on network connections and roaming. Device data volume APIs that track and notify data usage thresholds. IoT device management API helps businesses manage IoT devices efficiently. Network Access Management API, which manages fixed devices at customer premises. Next, the Computing Services API portfolio. These APIs leverage edge computing capabilities to optimize application performance. In this portfolio, we have Simple Edge Discovery API, which identifies the closest edge cloud zones, Traffic Influence API that modifies connection policies for efficient traffic flow, Energy Footprint Notification API that shares energy consumption and carbon footprint data for services. These tools deliver low latency, high performance computing resources, transforming real time applications. Next is Payments and Charging API portfolio that takes digital transactions to the next level. In this portfolio, we have Carrier Billing API that streamlines purchases and payments, Carrier Billing Refund API, which handles payment refunds, Blockchain Public Address API that manages blockchain public addresses linked to phone numbers. These APIs make digital payments secure, convenient, and accessible, elevating user experiences. Finally, the Service Management API portfolio, which simplifies telecom service operations. In this portfolio, we have Capabilities and Runtime Restrictions API that shares runtime restrictions and capabilities, Consent Info API, which manages consent requirements efficiently. These APIs ensure smooth service provisioning, monitoring, and optimization for businesses. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into these service APIs, which have the potential to redefine how digital first businesses deliver their services. To stay updated with our latest content, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it with anyone who would benefit from this knowledge. Your support helps us grow and continue bringing you valuable content. Thank you for watching.